Hello guys, Detroit88 back with another episode of Let's Play OpenTTD. Now, I don't quite remember, I think we were just adding on some more stations last time, because I thought we were working on a wood industry. Yeah, working on the wood industry over here, and I think that was all we were really doing, if I remember right, and then I think we added in a couple other pieces of rail, just sort of maintenance kind of stuff. That's operating profit, that looks like a bad business chart, but at least it's not going negative. Although, notably, this is, I think the lowest number is like maybe $600,000. So I guess that's good. Company value is still going up, so that is good too. And now I think it's just a matter of finding stuff to connect up. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to also run this station into here. Yeah, let's do that. Although we gotta go down and up and down and up. And how do I want to do this? I'm just debating what side to start from, because if I go this way, I don't want to be too close to the depot. Although I can probably move that to like over here. Otherwise, I don't want to be too close to the bridge, and I also want to even out as much land as I can. Let's go ahead. I don't want that new bus. Let's go ahead and do it like right here, and then we'll probably end up moving these. Alright, there we go. Oh, there we go. And there we go. Alright, so we do have to even out more land. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see how this... that seems to work. And there seems to be a little bit of a hill here. Don't really want this. So we'll bring that point up, this point. And we'll throw the station in right here. They don't want us to build that close. Okay. Let's add in some trees and see what we can do. Probably the fact that we just did all this terraforming here, that probably didn't help too much. Okay. Now, theoretically, they should let us build this here. There we go. Alright. Now we'll connect it up here. Yep, so it's going to start listing off all the vehicles that didn't make profit, which is perfectly fine. Oh, didn't want that there. Alright. Let's see, these are next. Right there, which means you go right here. So go ahead and run this like that. And the first point it's at is right here. We'll have to do the fancy little X thing here again. Just sort of like what we normally do at the stations. do one like there-ish. That's a little uneven, but it'll work fine. And I'm going to ignore that for now. You're going to go from here all the way out to here. I sort of almost want to make it to where we can add that up to be like a full trip, that instead of having to go this route, we can go this way. So I think I'll try and work on that this time. That'll probably be the next thing I do. You don't make a lot right now, so we'll just do 2 trains. Get rid of all those messages. Apparently we got a lot of road vehicles that aren't making money. Let's check on our stations over here. Alright, I'll get rid of a couple of these vehicles. That's what I wanted. And I don't want a tram. Well, that's one thing I don't want. So we're gonna speed this up a little bit just to get all the vehicles into the road depot. And then the road depot itself is right here. And we're gonna go ahead and sell all those. So no issue there. Still have a lot of gold waiting there. I want to say there's a depot in here, but I can't quite. There we go. Clone a vehicle. Clone you. We'll make a couple of them. So there's that. Sort of just cutting down on the vehicles we have. And what was next? Yeah, I was going to connect this point to this point. Now we could do a massive bridge across here, but that would be highly inefficient. So what I'm thinking we could do is instead like a series of bridges. And now would you be able to... Yep, so we need a suspension and a suspension. Actually, we're going to... Nope, I want you to equalize that area out. Make a big island there, because why not? And hopefully that should be a short enough of a distance that it shouldn't be too much of an issue. There we go. And we start back up on this side. And we're going to get close to there, run through a city, and then back down, it looks like. Which is perfectly fine. Okay. We're going to notch it up to actually just 1. That's wasting quite a bit of money. And we're just barely going to run by this lake. Let's go up a level and then come by here. Yep, one of those. And there we go. we're just barely going to go by this city. I'm hoping they'll let me get rid of that one house. Okay, so they won't. So we'll go ahead and cut one over them. And keep on going. Now this will be the entertaining part. We'll leave it there for now. And now we'll start running from here. Okay, spent another bunch of money. Our company value is going to take a big hit this year, but I'm okay with that. And that's just because we're connecting up everything right now. Now, one thing I was debating doing was like a passenger line versus a standard freight line. And the only reason I was debating doing that is because I heard that some people, or at least I saw that some people do this. Okay, this is going to be a little funky too. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have to move that again. That's not much of a problem. We're going to connect up here. Alright, there's that. Sorry that I'm not talking too much in this episode. I know I do thank you guys because we did reach 25 subscribers, I believe, or at least I think just today. So that's pretty cool. Didn't think I'd get that far initially, but you never know. So I thank you guys for that. The other thing too is I did see that I had someone comment that there's a game like this that I should play. I think Railroad Tycoon 2 was the name of it. That does not seem like a bad idea. Alright, let's see here now. You go up and down. So we'll do that, and we'll immediately cut this way, just so we can run it through this town. What if we put tunnels here? 35 is length. That's not what I'm aiming for, but that's okay. But yeah, sorry to get sidetracked there for a second. Someone mentioned Railroad Tycoon 2, and I looked it up on Steam, and it looks like a decently interesting game. So I may play that at some point. The other one I was looking at initially was, it's called RimWorld, and that seems like a fun game in my opinion. So I was going to try and play that at some point. Yeah, let's go ahead and equalize this out to what we can. I'm trying to stay as far out of the mountains as I can right now. And that's because the terraforming costs less. Or it cost less. Blech. But that was one game, and then I think the other one was Timber and Stone. That seemed like an interesting game too. So I was thinking I should maybe play that at some point. Alright, now we're going to get all the signals to match up on here. Why can I not go this way? Is there a train that decided to take this route? There is. Okay, Cool. I think he's going to run into an issue, though, with everything. I get the feeling. I don't want a new bus. And we're going to keep running this way. But that was one game. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for games, go ahead and leave those below. I may not get to the comments initially. Normally I get to comments quicker on YouTube than I do on Google+. That comment was left on Google+. I'm not sure if that one was, but I know there are a couple comments left on Google+ that I finally read from almost a month ago. So I apologize for that. I just don't check it all the time. So if you guys do want to leave any ideas or anything, I do ask that you please leave them here. It's not one of those things that I'm demanding you leave it here. It just makes it a little bit easier and I get to it a little bit faster. And yeah, there we go. Lost almost $9 million in construction last year, and 23 million of that was, well, probably 20 million of that was terraforming. At least proper terraforming. I'll have to come back through here and probably fix a lot of this. Now we're going to get all those fun messages about the vehicles that didn't perform last year. And there we go. So there's that. Want you there. And we'll expand out this intersection. That was a little time consuming, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run because we already got, I think, at least one train that took that path. So it should make life a little bit easier, hopefully. Signals now. Get rid of you, and you. Coming from here, nope. Yes, that is how those are supposed to be set up. So now we have that connected. Nice big swath of area. We still don't get up into here because we sort of have this mountain range in between us. I'm thinking a massive tunnel may be our best route. Otherwise, we'd probably have to go through this shallower part and sort of snake our way through here to get into this valley. Because otherwise we have to cut straight through mountains. So I may do that at some point. I only really built this so that we could get stuff moving maybe a little bit faster, give the trains more ability to get to different places. And we got at least one train using this route, so it's probably worth it. I wonder where the last two trains I made are at. Yeah, let's take a look at company value. Yep, we took a massive hit. Almost, well, that was pretty much about $30 million. So that's not good. And we only lost 10 million last year, but we're making a big comeback right now. Let's go into trains here. And I'm going to clone you. We're going to clone you, and we're making another one. Just so we have enough trains. Yep, I'm going to get rid of all those vehicle messages. Got a lot of them, but that's because we have a lot of road vehicles we're using, strictly just to build cities. Yep, I was going to fix that station there. Let's see here now. Yep, so you're going to go in there and transport. So we should have enough trains now. I think I built one too many, but that's okay. Because I thought there'd be a lot more wood to transport there than there actually is. Alright, so there's that. Got this nice new gigantic snake railroad. So we have more than one route to get through here, which is nice. Not that there's much along this route, but it can sort of alleviate traffic just trying to run everything down here and then through here, because this is already a busy corridor along with this area. Let's go ahead and clone you. Yeah, because you can see already that there's a bunch of trains that are just backed up. Alright, but that'll be the end of the episode here, guys. So as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I'm glad we got to 25 subscribers. Please go ahead and like the videos if you do like them. Please go ahead and subscribe too, and then leave any comments about anything you want, from games you want me to play to improvements to anything like that, and I'll read them, and I will see you guys in the next episode.